today's video, I'm going to be exploring 3 difficult things about Song in the Wind in Suzuki Book 1 and how you can overcome them. Stick around to the end of the video. Hi there, my name is Eric. I'm a violinist. Thanks so much for coming across this YouTube channel. If you haven't done so already, please make sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notifications, and also hit the like button. It helps me out as a content creator to provide more videos for you. So if you're a Suzuki student and you're going along with the Suzuki Book pieces in order, I believe the third song is Song in the Wind, because first you have Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, then you have Lightly Row, and then Song in the Wind. And there are different challenges with Song in the Wind that we're going to explore today. So the first challenge is combining the knowledge that we acquired from Lightly Row and Twinkle, so that way we have that A major fingering set in place. So when we go up the scale in Song in the Wind, we're actually teaching the student how to play A major scale. Essentially, that's what we're trying to do. In Twinkle, we're actually going the opposite way. And with Song in the Wind, of course, we're going up and making sure, again, with the basics that I've explored in my other videos, making sure that the hand is nice and curvy, making sure that the fingers are over the fingerboard, because that way it'll be easier for you or the student to put all the fingers down accordingly. The second thing that I would find difficult for a beginner student learning Song of the Wind is that we're creating independence with the first and the third finger. Now, what do I mean by that? When we play Song of the Wind, we're playing. When we get to this measure, the first and the third finger are a little bit more independent. So the way to play this measure is for you to keep your first finger as an anchor, making sure that you have a nice curvy finger. All the fingers should be curved, as I said earlier. The first finger is your anchor, and you might notice in the Suzuki Book that you have a first finger, like a number 1 below, and you have a big long line. That tells us as the player that we have to hold that first finger down all the way throughout the measure, or however long that line is. So we're gonna hold our first finger down, then we're only gonna use our third finger to hop over to the A string. What students tend to do is keep the second finger down as we try going with the third finger. However, we do not want this because we're trying to create independence. Each finger kind of has a mind of its own at this point. So we're trying to go to the third finger only. Creating independence is very important in violin playing because in Twinkle, when we go, then all 3 fingers tend to go down 3, 2, 1, and then open A in the first part of Twinkle. So that way the students are not confused. All they have to do is just lift the finger up. But now that they've played Lightly Row and now that they're on Song of the Wind, we're trying to get that brain working to see if they can move that third finger from one string to another. My final thought on Song of the Wind is the exact same location which we've been talking about, the hopping of the third finger. What we don't want is, a lot of students will do this and they'll try to be really clever and they'll try to keep the third finger and use their wrist to get to the E strings, excuse me. So first finger, third finger, and then they have to learn how to hop from A to E string. This is really important. It also teaches the finger the location of where the D and the A's are with the third finger. So, and that way they will also establish a better intonation. And here's my bonus tip. If you really play the note well, and if you have an instrument that allows you to do it with fresh strings and everything, then you will hear this resonance. You can hear that resonance after I stop the bow. One more time. If you do it really well, if that finger is really in tune, you'll get that resonance in Song of the Wind and for any piece in Suzuki. So let's recap. Make sure that the fingers are hovering over the fingerboard so that way that A major scale fingering is nice and steady. Second, make sure that the third finger is hopping from E and A string, because we don't want this. Again, we do not want this. And lastly, and I think I might have put this out of order, but the third finger is independent with the first finger. The first finger is an anchor and the third finger is hopping from A to E. So make sure that you hold that first finger down to help you establish your anchor, and you can easily put the third finger on both strings. Thanks again for watching. If you enjoyed this video of my 3 tips on Song with the Wind, it would really mean the world to me if you subscribe and hit the bell notifications. And again, if you like this video, click the like button because it really helps me out as a content creator to provide more videos for you. Thanks so much, and I'll see you in the next one.